Well, hello everyone, welcome back. We are working today on prepping the wood for the wood bed in Rosie. We've got some black walnut here that we're going to be using, and so we're going to get that all cut down to a rough length, prepping it for the length of the bed, and then we're going to plane it down in the surface planer, and we're going to straight line cut using a track saw, one, maybe both of the sides. We might use a table saw to straight line cut the other side once we've got our reference side. But come along with us and you'll see that process of prepping all of this wood today. Do a quick blade change. There's one of our blades, hopefully sharp on the other side. Well, we aren't going to get to straight line cut it today, but we got everything cut. So it's all planed. So we got it all planed. Got quite a mess on the driveway to clean up here. Planer worked like a champ. So here we go. We're going to get all cleaned up and get that wood put away and move on to the next thing. Hi everyone, welcome along. It's another day here in the shop and we're excited to be back with you. So today we're going to be working a little bit more on the bed for Rosie. I'm hoping to get the walnut here straight line cut down one edge and then either use the track saw or the table saw to cut a straight line on the other side as well. So that's our big goal. If we have enough time today, I'd also like to start sanding on some of the wood and getting it roughed in and ready for the next stages of installation. So we've still got several steps to go on this stuff. We have to straight line cut. We have to router both of the long edges on one face. And that's where the bars or the strips of metal that you see in these wood beds, that's where those will lay and hold these boards down. So the edges of one face kind of get a router bit cut in, say I think it's about a half an inch. Use a half-inch cut-in bit, and then about a quarter-inch from the outside edge, use a quarter-inch bit, and you go down, I think it's a quarter of an inch as well. So it kind of creates a little trough along the edge of each side of the board, and that allows that strip in the bed it's got some curves on each side of it, and it allows those to sit down in those grooves that we've created in the wood. So we gotta straight cut it, we gotta sand it all, we gotta do that routing step on each edge, or two of the edges, and then we'll probably have some final sanding to do, and then we also have to treat it. So I'm not sure if we're going to use like a linseed oil on this, or if we're going to do just a clear coat and kind of have a natural finish on it that way. But we're going to have some sort of finish like that we'll have to put on as well. So those are kind of the next steps. We've also got to paint all of the strips. So those will be getting done here soon. We'll be getting video of that as well. But that's our roadmap. Like we said, Rosie's got about 26 days, I think. Let's see. We are down to 26 days until Rosie's got to be ready. So got to be able to drive under its own power and go down to Tennessee. So we've got to get this prepped and done, and then we can get it installed once that's done. So come along with us. We hope you enjoy. on. So what you've just seen me doing is discovering that this board is actually over 9 feet long. Our truck bed for Rosie is about 8 exactly. So my guide for my straight line cut is only 8 feet long. So I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter, and I think between that I'll be able to clamp down on this end and clamp on that end and cut it straight as I need to. Okay, so I've got my track set up on the first piece of walnut, and basically what happens is we put a clamp down here in the bottom, and it tightens down against the bottom of the track, and then it uses the little black clamp there to clamp against the board, and the clamp to hold the track to the board. So I set it up so that I would have minimal, it's maybe a 1/16 of offcut there. We want to keep these boards as wide as possible till we know exactly what sizes and layouts and everything we're going to have in the truck itself. And then down here at this end we've got the same setup. So we've got the clamp, we've got this clamp down to the track, and then we've got the clamp actually clamped to the track and to the bottom of the board. Always be sure to wear proper safety equipment. I've got some sunglasses on to protect my eyes from the light and from the sawdust. I've got my ear protection as well. So always make sure that you wear something to protect yourself. Okay everyone, so we've hit a little bit of a complication. I was just in here, this is my workshop, just in here confirming what size boards we need for these truck beds, making sure that I was getting the right width as I was straight line cutting everything. And actually it looks like we need some wider boards. So I've put everything kind of on hold as far as straight line cutting because I've got enough to do the sizes that I can with the wood that I have. So I'm headed out to my stockpile of walnut and I'm gonna see about pulling in some more wider boards. So I gotta get those in and get them drying so that we can prep them and get them in Rosie. So this is my wood pile. Gonna get the stuff off the top and get the tarp off and we'll see what we've got in there. Hopefully no critters, but we'll find out. Should have some good lumber that'll be more than what we need. It's certainly wet. It's full of ants, unfortunately. So we'll have to chase them out. Otherwise, there's all kinds of good stuff in here. Got a little ash right here. Got some butternut. Got a lot of walnut. A little bit of rough cut barnwood. Old siding. Got some live edge stuff over here. So we'll dig down in here and we'll get find some 8-inch boards out of this stack over here is where they're gonna be. So we'll get them out. All right, well, hello everyone. Quick little update for you. A few days ago, I came out and straight line cut all of that walnut for the bed of the truck. And then I discovered that some of my boards weren't wide enough for the pattern that the Chevy truck beds follow. So I started digging around in my wood pile outside to see if I had some walnut out there that was going to be wide enough. And I do have enough walnut, but not enough that's wide enough. So I am currently working on sourcing some material, some new walnut. But unfortunately, our wood beds aren't going to be ready for the show that we're getting ready for, the Southeast Truck Nationals. In the meantime, we're going to come up with a new solution to at least have the beds functional for the show and keep plugging away on sourcing some walnut and getting that prepped and eventually in the truck. So keep along with us. We'll keep updating you and we'll show you the process as we continue to go through it. And even as we get the lumber that we need, we'll show you that whole process. So keep coming along with us, keep enjoying the project, and we'll go from there.
But we're not aiming for this. Remember, we're not aiming for that.
No, this is where there's your hoop. Here's your
Right.
spot that goes there, and then it does go up that direction.
But this side here, does it
saying.
stay back?
My thinking is these hoses are.
Well, I just stopped and I ordered the ones for the 72, but they're not going to work because they're round. They've got an alignment
thing
on it, but it won't work on this. And I thought, well, it's no big deal. But every time you turn those wheels, it puts torque on those to loosen them, and so you can't do that. So it has to have that sort of thing. So we've got to make these work. Is all that talk to say?
Well, this
those have
won't be too bad to make happen. This side, that side, that's all. Because it cannot go forward, it cannot go backwards. So we got to figure out some way to get this shaped in a manner that it's not going to hit things, but it's also going to allow you to turn.
So on the era of truck that this rotor or this caliper and spindle are from, they mounted up front of the A-arms. But that brake line is 72, and I don't know where it goes. This should have been done before the motor was in. Put your brake lines in before the motor goes in. These A-arms are from 76. These are from a 76. Everything's from a 76. Could we bend that thing up and over and go up there? Could we put a bend on that?
I mean, then you're definitely not using the lines you have.
Well, yeah,
Which
this
we
line,
can build lines, that's not a problem.
but that line on this side was stubbing us out on the front end. It was stubbing us out right here. I wish we had a 1976 sitting here. I thought this was going to be a whole lot easier. Huh?
Why don't you? That's probably the only year you don't have.
Maybe. And then, I mean, would this go? Will that one index going back, and then we could?
Well, I mean,
just-
maybe it can, but
Well, I guess if we could get a 90 on that right there, pull that out once. Let's see if we can. So what? Here, let me see it once. Let me see if we can even bend it.
well, I just want to see before we bend it what we actually need to bend. Okay, that if we grind a little bit of this block on the other side, because that's what it's hitting on.
It doesn't go down in it.
Okay, now it's closed. No.
So
It
it's
needs-
designed to go against this side right here.
Yeah, against this side. I mean, not to say that we couldn't put a small tweak on this to get it so it's not
Loosen
rubbing.
it up and turn it where it's supposed to go, so we're not. I don't want to be machining stuff that we don't have.
Oh, well, where it's supposed to go is where.
What about this one? Don't put on your face.
That ain't gonna fit there. That doesn't. It's gotta go this way. It's gotta go over there. Is that right? But that doesn't have enough space or enough length. But I could slide that down. That's it. You got the washer too.
Yep. Okay, I got that one.
So that. Work, but I can bend that down. Because that's not.
Jeepers.
You got to go towards the outside. You're not up against it yet. Either way, I don't know.
Because this right now is shoving the hose right through the spring.
Yeah, I know. But just get it started. I don't even know if we can put a bend on this. Now I'm wondering if I can. Is that started?
Kind of.
Alright. I mean, if we. Yeah, that's not. So. Seems like. See, we got a shock that's going to be here that we don't have accounted for yet. I don't see the bracket.
It's. I was
Here.
just looking
See,
at
that's the thing. See, this is. I'm wondering if I got the wrong stinking hoses. I'm going to look it up.